Hey guys, welcome to this quick little video. I'm just going to talk about GalaxyFinder for a sec so all you new players know what you can and can't do, how to use the software appropriately, and how to map the wormholes for everyone to use. Alright, so the first thing you got to do, open up wormholes.new-eden.io and log into that using your main scanning account. So you can come over to this button here, should take you right to the auth page, where you just input your account username and password. So mine's already in here, so we're just going to go ahead and sign in. So then you select the character you want to use the most, it's typically going to be a main. So you go through this process, and then once this is done, you select a register down here. Then you hit create profile. So once it's here, you could create profile. And then this is, you pick the character you want to go again. You choose GalaxyFinder. Authorize the location scopes. So once we're in this next page, I'll show you what to do here. Here, so you want to pick GalaxyFinder. And then you need to authorize your scope. So hit yes. And then hit your character, authorize. And these scopes are just the location ones. So this is just how the game knows where you are and it can write it onto the map. Alright, so once that's done, it should take me to this. So since this character isn't in the lines, I don't see anything, but all you guys should be able to see a map called C1 Industry Hub. Should be sitting right here. It's nice and easy. Alright, so this is the main screen. This is where you see all your maps, all your connections, everything. I'm just going to switch to my main real quick so you can all see what happens on the screen. Okay, so here I am, logged in on my main, and you see this little purple dot here? Yeah, that's me. So right now, we just have the single connection, that's what this bar means. This happens to be our static to low sec. That's ideal, because since all we're doing today is updating some signatures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly my Cov off ship, I'm going to take a look at this low sec, see if we can scan any of these new signatures. Alright, so when we enter a new system, be it low sec, wormhole, whatever, if it's a wormhole, we bookmark our exit by doing right click, save location, so we just pretend this is wormhole, and then we put an asterisk, because that's going to show up right at the top of the gate, or the wormhole, so we can see it nice and easy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk to a moon, pick a moon, any moon, and walk to it, launch probes, and cloak. So that's the order in which I do things. Yeah, that works for me. Alright, so there's two signatures in the system. So the first thing you always have to do, select your probe scanner, Control A, Control C, throw it into GalaxyFinder. So since we are not in ANSO anymore, we have to make a new map. We're going to call it Alperiot. Make it private, just going to chuck it in there, nice and easy. And here we go, so we're going to paste the signatures, we're going to click on Alperiot, and paste the signatures in there. And so down here you now see we got CUF and YGN, so these are the signatures that are in this system. So I'm hoping at least one of them is a wormhole, I haven't checked this one yet. Right. So, now that we're in this menu, we're going to switch it to 8, we're going to scan these signatures. I'll get back to you once I've scanned. Okay, so we've finished scanning all Perort, and to my surprise, there's not a single wormhole, but instead just two sites. So I'm not going to run either of these, but we can see what we need to do next for GalaxyFinder. Just copy these again, and now that they've updated themselves, you just paste them right into the system. And they'll come up here, and they'll say what they are, how long they've been there for, and if you like, you can add notes and everything to here. Say, don't run this, like, for example, you say, make a note and say, enemy, I don't know, station. And you write that in and they go, okay. Now you can see, okay, I remember this system has been an enemy station in here. But, we're going to head to another system and see what's there. Alright, so I've successfully scanned down this new system, and inside are two wormholes. So what I'm going to do next, when I copy it this time, Control A, Control C, chuck it into GalaxyFinder, just like the last time, right? Paste that in there, and you see we've got two little bars coming off this. That's those wormholes. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to warp to one. Oh, let's warp to YCA. So warp to it at 0. Oh, that's right. It's positive. Anyway. I'm going to warp to that signature. Once we arrive, I will bookmark it, and I will, to make it really easy to navigate, hit save location, and you type in the signature, so YCA, and then the number. So this is the first wormhole, so we type 1. Okay, I'm going to do it for the second wormhole, so what's the next one? Anyway, and the reason you bookmark the actual wormhole instead of the signature is when you warp to the signature, you land about 8Ks off. When you warp to the bookmark, you land on 0. So this way, it's if you're flying a freighter, DST, anything that can't go fast, and you don't want to get bumped. Let's combat's up. Yeah. Anytime there's something slow, basically that's just the way. It's another little added bonus for pissing off gankers. Alright, let's have a look. So this is EOL. That's fine, we'll go into it. But first we're gonna go to the other wormhole. YCA. Alright, now we've got them both bookmarked, you can see them down here. YCA and SGT. It's JT. Pardon me. So we're gonna head back over here. Whatever. So, you decloak, head through the wormhole, into it. It should tell us what part of space you're going to. So this is going into a wormhole, which is good. That's what we're all looking for. Alright, now that we've gone through, what you do, the first thing you do is you head back to GalaxyFinder, back into the Firefox or Chrome or whatever, and then you remember which bookmark you went through. So we went through YCA, so you can click on that, and all of a sudden it's going to tell you so much stuff. So here we go, we know the name of the site, or the name of the system, we know what statics it has, and we know what connections it has once we scan it. So I'm going to go back to Eve, and remember bookmark the exit so we don't lose it. Yep. And we're going to orbit the hull at 15 kilometers, launch probes, and cloak. Right. And from here you'd go on and you'd scan the whole system, and you'd do the same thing as we did in the low sec. Except I'm not going to do that here until a bit later. I'm going to scan this on my own time later on. So what I'm actually going to do is pull probes and then go back through it. That's the gist of it. So that's how you add to GalaxyFinder. So here, if we were to scan this, let's say this had 3, it'd branch off in like a tree diagram kind of thing. And we'd have like a C2 here, a low sec, so that the low sec static's this one, and then like a, I don't know, C4 maybe. And that's how you use GalaxyFinder. So I'm just going to quickly check this last hole, see if there's anything useful here. But yeah, most important thing, remember to bookmark your exits, bookmark your entry holes, and copy the probe scan over so you make sure it's always up to date. And unless there's something interesting here, I think I'm going to end the video here and do a quick few notes at the end.